Buddy, I'm Goku and I'm bringing you guys the final part of when Goku was born on Majin Saiyan. The battle between the Majin Saiyan and the Dark God Yamoshi begins. Now, I'll recap of what happened in the previous video. With Goku able to actually access his Master Ultra easy and combining his Majin mode on top of it, able to defeat Jiren and eventually win the battle. Of course, when Goku was supposed to grant his wish by Super Dragon Balls, Yamoshi would have appeared, or a variation of him. Of course, he would challenge Goku, but he would easily able to defeat the young Saiyan, seemingly as his power is beyond that of Goku's. Eventually, the Daishikin would teleport everyone out of the tournament, making sure that every mortal of the Goku universe would teleport back to their own universe, while the strongest one would stay with them. Of course, let's head back to the video. Of course, Daishikin would explain the entire backstory of Dark Yamoshi as I explained in the previous part. We will go in both Goku, Vegeta, Broly, and even Jiren being surprised of this type of entity even existing. Najikin explains that the negative emotions that have been suppressed by Emoshi for a really long time has manifested into this dark creature. It can use a variation of a Super Saiyan God, but much more powerful version of it, known as Dark Super Saiyan God, a form that even Daishinken fears, maybe as powerful as him, if not even more. Goku is surprised to know that, but Boo was also even surprised because he actually was able to figure out a little bit about this legend. We were actually being confused with what Boo means, with Boo explaining that demons did not actually came this naturally. They appear out of something evil. And he thinks that this evil was maybe Yamoshi. Yamoshi was practically maybe the one who practically created the Majin race in the first place, or even the demon race as well. Boo was actually surprised. So Boo is practically kind of a descendant of Yamoshi. Boo is not that sure about this, but he tells Goku that he might possess some good amounts of Dark Yamoshi's power, but they don't think that it's corruption because of Goku able to purify him and himself. So most likely they don't have any sight of difference or even power comparable to that of Yamoshi, but their power is pretty pure and comparable. Boo decides to do something for Goku. It tells him that he's gonna fuse with him so he can use the full power of a Majin and a Saiyan combined. Goku is of course kind of against it, not wanting Boo to sacrifice his life, but Boo explains to him that he's not gonna sacrifice his life, he's just gonna become one with Goku. They'll become one entity. Goku of course is kind of sad because he sees Boo as a kind of his brother, but Boo tells him to take care of everything. And to also tell Gohan that he's sorry that he couldn't have come for Pan's birthday. As Boo fully fuses with Goku, Goku's power skyrockets. And with just fusing with Boo, Goku gets a gigantic boost in power. And as Goku actually powers up to Ultra Instinct, his though is actually almost close to Daishinken's power. Even Daishinken is surprised by a power they could just receive just by fusing with Boo. If when this Boo has been training with Gohan for many years, and this proves that this Boo is way stronger. I'm gonna say that Boo was actually as strong as Goku when he was using Super Saiyan God in a battle of gods, but even more powerful as well. If when Boo also have learned the Kaioken, this is going into the guy's realm. So yeah, he was likely able to learn the Kaioken, and now Goku has access and even has memorized the Kaioken thanks to Boo, and able to access all of Boo's memories and abilities. Now he can fully heal himself and others, alongside regenerating himself way better. Even if he is just a molecule or even just a cell, he can practically regenerate himself at full power and even get a Zenkai by doing so. With this, Goku is confident that may be able to face someone like Emoshi. Eventually, Goku would have trained with Vegeta and Jiren, with Jiren finally able to master his Ultra Instinct and even combine his Kakashi mode on top of it. While Vegeta was able to stack his Kakashi mode and Ultra Ego combined, able to create the perfect Ultra Ego. While Goku has now fully perfected mastered Ultra Instinct, he is much more powerful, but he still thinks that maybe he can tap into something stronger than he already has right now, but he is not sure he can push himself even further. Eventually, the two Saiyans and Jiren, I mean, three Saiyans. If only I kind of miss Broly, but if only Broly has achieved Ultra C as well, so yeah. Actually, the three Saiyans and Jiren win a face off against Emoshi. If only the Grand Prix can't intervene, because if he is the intervene in a battle between mortals, he most likely either lose all his power or even get erased. Because if he is to face Emoshi, he only did that because he was studying the entire multiverse. And he's studying again, but Daishin cannot actually do anything because he has to protect Zeno. And Zeno knows that as well. He's kind of worried for both Goku and the others, but he wishes them good luck. As Goku, Vegeta, Broly, and Jiren face off against Emoshi, Yamoshi's kind of impressed by their power. And seemingly, he's pretty impressed. But he doesn't call himself Yamoshi. He doesn't deserve that name. With Dark Yamoshi just chuckling. Telling Goku that he's right. He doesn't deserve the name Yamoshi. His name is Dark Yomoshi. So you can just call him Dark for now. Goku, of course, gets a little bit irritated by of course, Dark irritating the name of Yomoshi because Goku practically respects Yomoshi being a Super Saiyan, the first Super Saiyan God, alongside being the only Saiyan who became a pure heart and also changed other Saiyans, yet he was killed by his own kind, which practically angers Goku. Goku had enough powers up to perfect Ultra Instinct and rushes against Yamoshi, but Yamoshi is easily able to control the battle, as Yamoshi actually pushed to using 25% of his power. Seems as he's pretty impressed by Goku's power, but his power is nothing comparable to his. As Yamoshi is able to send Goku flying, Jiren, Vegeta, and Broly would have rushed against Yamoshi, and Yamoshi will only be using less power than he did with Goku, not even actually a little bit more, because they're able to work together. With both of them, with the trio able to push Jiren, Yamoshi, or Dark Yamoshi, or Dark as well, were able to push him to use at least 40% of his power, which is pretty impressive, but he's easily able to backhand them all them by after they're separated. With of course Goku seeing them getting hurt, Goku starts to remember that he's always been pushing himself even further beyond, yet he was always stuck at a limit. Goku hates holding back. He hates having his limits. And with this roar, Goku roars as his power skyrockets, seemingly as his body transforms into full power of a pink. Goku's skin turns into a shade of pink like Boo, while his eyes became a Majin like, seemingly similar to Boo, while his arm became a purplish pink color. While Goku roars, his power is now fully complete. As seemingly as Goku's down clothing has become similar to Boo, while his top clothing is still the same, with Goku seemingly showing that to be a sign of a full Majin. But this was Goku's true power. This was Goku's true Majin form. With his power, Goku has now tapped into something greater than Ultra Instinct. This is Majin Ultra Instinct Goku. With his power, Goku is able to achieve something that is known as a combination between Majin's abilities and Ultra Instinct mixed together. Goku has created an entirely new form by his own will and power. Yamoshi is surprised by the power of Goku, but Goku tells Dark to not even try and talk to him, because now he's gonna end him right here and now. Of course, Dark just chuckles, but Goku with just a single air punch is able to send Dark flying. Seeing as Dark is surprised by the power that Goku is able to get, Goku tells him that he's gonna end this battle now. Dark Emotion powers up into 100% of his power, but Goku just powers up into 10% of his power. Seemingly, as he's holding back, yet he's humiliating Yomoshi just to show him how powerful he is. As for both Jiren, Broly, and Vegeta, they were even surprised of Goku's incredible boost in power. Of course, they know that Goku's able to match Emotion while using only 25%, but now Goku is only using 10% and Emotion is using 100%, and yet this battle is almost even, while Goku is actually winning slightly. Goku then decides to hold back, is part of to 100%. Emotion tries into pushing using his Dark Super Saiyan God, but that does little to no difference in the battle. Seeming as Goku does not even notice the gap in power. Seeming as the gap is so big that Yamoshi cannot even match up Goku. Yamoshi tries to kill Jiren, Vegeta, and Broly, but Goku is able to stop the blast before he can do that. And Goku powers up a Majin Dragon Fist, and with his blast, with his hit, he's able to annihilate Dark Yamoshi, seemingly ending him from existence. Seemingly, is a power of Goku was beyond that of Zenos. Eventually, when the Daishikens arise, back with everyone as well, they're able to see Goku in his true Majin Ultra Instinct, or his Majin Instinct, is now Goku has become even stronger than the Grand Priest, while also becoming stronger than Zeno at the same time. Seemingly as now he has become the strongest being in the entire multiverse. Eventually, after the tournament is done, Goku is able to defeat Moro and most likely the Granola arc as well will most likely be skipped because of Goku being this powerful. Also, the Dragon Ball Superheroes will most likely go out the same, except that Goku and Vegeta were able to also join Gohan to defeat Max Cell, and most likely that Gohan was able to go Beast, or even have achieved it a long time ago thanks to Boo. Of course, if you're wondering, they would respect Boo's death alongside his sacrifice, but Goku will actually still have the memories of Boo, and eventually, Goku actually been visited by someone, and that someone would have been me, Gogeta. Eventually, I will explain to Majin Goku about the tournament that will be held in a 1 year time. Of course, Majin Goku will be pretty pumped for his tournament, and I will tell him to be prepared because other Gokus will be as powerful as him, and not even more powerful, so he better get prepared. With this, of course, this news, this just excites Majin Goku, seemingly as he has never been excited before. since he has not actually had a proper challenge for years now. Ever since he defeated Dark Yomoshi, no one has been able to even match his level of power ever since then. So he's kind of bored. So yeah. But guys, this is the end of this part and of this what if. See you guys in next what if. Bye.